Shiny Pokemon are one of the best features about the Pokemon games, and with every new Pokemon game that does get released, we get invited to try and shiny hunt some brand new Pokemon. And with the release of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, there is no difference there. However, in the new games, there are definitely some Pokemon that are much harder to shiny hunt than others. With that being said, today's video goes over the top 5 hardest shiny Pokemon to hunt and catch in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Of course, this is all my own opinion at the end of the day, and it's completely cool if you guys disagree with what I say in the video. Don't hesitate though to drop a comment down below about the video and if you found it interesting or not. Don't forget to leave a like on this video too to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring out a new video very shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date, and follow my Twitter to updates about the channel. Both of those links can be found in the description down below. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. Starting things off and claiming the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video, a legendary Pokemon where you need the other 2. Now that wasn't the best pronunciation of what number 5 is, so I will try and explain that in a little bit more detail. So basically, in Ultra Sun and Moon we have the Ultra Wormholes where you can go through and you can get random shiny Pokemon, you can get Ultra Beasts, and you can also get legendary Pokemon. However, we all know that some legendary Pokemon come in 3s, such as the legendary dogs or the Weather Trio or something like that. There's just a bunch of legendaries that come in 3s. And because that being the case, there are some legendary Pokemon where you need the other 2. Now, that's all nice and dandy if it was easy to get those other 2. Unfortunately for us, the other 2 Pokemon are in both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So take Suicune for example. To find a Suicune in the Ultra Wormhole, it requires you to have Entei and Raikou, but unfortunately, Raikou is only available in Ultra Sun and Entei is only available in Ultra Moon. So unless you have bought both copies, or you have a friend that has the other copy, it's going to be pretty difficult to get the other Pokemon in question. And especially if you're shiny hunting every single legendary Pokemon, you're going to have to first shiny hunt Raikou and Entei, which will then allow you to shiny hunt the Suicune. However, the legendary dogs are not the only legendary Pokemon which this applies to. It also applies to Kyurem, where you need Reshiram and Zekrom, again in both different games, Reshiram being in Ultra Sun, Zekrom being in Ultra Moon. We also have Rayquaza, who requires both Kyogre and Groudon, Kyogre being available in Ultra Moon, and Groudon being available in Ultra Sun. We have Giratina, who requires Dialga and Palkia, Dialga being available in Ultra Sun, Palkia being available in Ultra Moon, and last but not least we have Landorus, who needs both Tornadus and Thundurus, Tornadus being available in Ultra Sun with Thundurus being available in Ultra Moon. So as you can see, it is pretty difficult to be able to shiny hunt all of the legendary Pokemon in these games, which is why legendary Pokemon where you need the other 2 takes the number 5 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming in at the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video is Selaz. Now personally, I only wanted to go over brand new shiny Pokemon that were available to hunt in Ultra Sun and Moon that are difficult, that weren't available in Sun and Moon on this video, but Selaz is just so difficult in the Alola region to get as a shiny Pokemon that it just had to make this list. Now if you are unaware, the only way to get a Selaz in Ultra Sun and Moon as a shiny is to evolve a female Salandit. Of course, if the Salandit is male, it won't evolve into a Selaz. The annoying thing about this though is the gender ratio. To get a female Salandit, you have a 12.5% chance, which is so difficult. You have an 87.5% chance of it being male, which, you know, it's just, the odds aren't in your favor to get a female Salandit. Now, there are ways around this, of course. You can Masuda method it, but again, the chances of getting a female that way are just so annoyingly ridiculously low that it's just not even a point of trying to do it that way. The best way to do this is through the SOS method, and to have a Pokemon with the Q Charm ability and have a male. So I prefer probably like a male Sylveon with the Q Charm ability, because that allows the opposite Pokemon, the Pokemon you're fighting, to be much more likely to be the opposite gender of the Pokemon that you have in the battle. But again, this does not allow you to get a female 100% of the time. Again, it's just down to luck. It just makes your chances a little bit higher. So that is one way around this. But again, if you don't have that cute charm male Pokemon and you're just going through like this method just completely down to luck, then it's going to be difficult to get this female. And you know what, it's silly that Salandit didn't have a male evolution as well, but it only has a female evolution, and the only way to get shiny Selaz is to evolve a shiny female Salandit. And like I say, the gender ratio is definitely not in your favor, which is why shiny Selaz claims the number 4 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming in at the halfway point in today's top 5 video is a brand new Pokemon to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and that new Pokemon is Dusk Lycanroc. Now, when we first saw Dusk Lycanroc and we saw that it was only available through the event, a lot of people thought that this Pokemon would just simply be Shiny Lock because, you know, you just get it through the event, and a lot of Pokemon that you get through events, unless they are a shiny Pokemon through the event, you're not going to get them as a shiny. However, people have realized there is a way around this. Now, the way to evolve a Rockruff into a Dusk Lycanroc is the fact that it needs the own tempo ability, and then you need to evolve it at between 5 and 6 PM, which is obviously dusk. That's how it makes sense. However, if you have a female own tempo Rockruff from the event, you can actually breed that. You can breed the ability down into the offspring, and then you can just Masuda method that Pokemon and eventually get a shiny, because the only way to evolve, like I say, Rockruff into Dusk Lycanroc is to have the own tempo ability, and a female Pokemon have a really high chance of passing down their ability. So if you did get a female Rockruff from the event, you're definitely in luck. If you have a male, then it's not so good, but I'm sure you might be able to get your own tempo female Rockruff once someone you know has started breeding them off. But like I say, this is definitely a way around it. However, this is so difficult because if you didn't get the female, you know, it's not great. You know, you can't get it unless you know somebody that is breeding female own tempo Rockruffs. Another reason why this is quite a difficult shiny Pokemon to obtain, especially for you guys that bought Pokemon Ultra Moon, is the fact that you can only evolve the Rockruff into Dusk Lycanroc between 5 and 6 PM. However, because of the 12-hour difference in Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, you gotta evolve Rockruff between 5 and 6 AM in the morning. Now, I guess you could change the clock and everything like that, but it does mess up the game time. Everything like that, it takes like 48 hours to resell, something like that. It basically messes up the game time, so I wouldn't really advise doing that. But again, you gotta wake up pretty early as well if you got Ultra Moon. That's not so bad if you got Ultra Sun, it's just 5 o'clock in the evening, you know, it's not difficult at all. But if you got that Ultra Moon, you better set your alarm clock for early 5 AM wake up to get that shiny Dusk Lycanroc. But that is why the shiny Dusk Lycanroc claims the number 3 spot in today's top 5 video. Coming in at the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video is another brand new Pokemon to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and that new Pokemon is Poipoul. Now, the reason Poipoul is so difficult to get as a shiny in the new games is the fact that you have to soft reset for it. However, a lot of you guys may be thinking, well, hey, you got to soft reset for all the other legendaries and all those Ultra Beasts, something like that. Of course, you can, but you can get the shiny charm for those. You can't get the shiny charm for Poipoul because you actually need Poipoul to complete the Pokedex and its evolution. Now, the only way around this is if you obviously know someone who already has a Poipoul and its evolution and let them trade them across. But if you're playing the game like solo on your own, there's no way to get the shiny charm before hunting for Poipoul. And again, those 1 in like 4,000 odds to get this thing, it could be here for a very, very long time. I know Poipoul has one of the best shinies in the game, by far my favorite Ultra Beast, by far my favorite shiny Ultra Beast, is just killing it with the looks wise. But again, he is so difficult to shiny hunt with those full odds. Like I say, you can go for all the other legendaries and the Ultra Beasts with the shiny charm, but you cannot do that for Poipoul, which makes him so more difficult. You got to get quite far in the game as well to get Poipoul. The only good thing about this is that you can obviously say no to the Ultra Recon squad to keep the Poipoul there, so you can come back for it later and obviously get the Poipoul from someone that can trade at you. But like I say, if you're doing it solo on your own, there is no way to get the shiny charm before hunting Poipoul, which is why shiny Poipoul takes the number 2 spot in today's top 5 video. Finishing things off though and claiming the number 1 spot in today's top 5 video is shiny Guzzlord. Now, props to Game Freak for allowing us to shiny hunt all of the Ultra Beasts and all of the legendaries in Ultra Sun and Moon. I mean, they kind of had to because they are the last games on the 3DS, so it's kind of just a nice send-off. But shiny Guzzlord is definitely the most difficult to hunt out of all of the legendaries and the Ultra Beasts in the game. Perhaps even the hardest Pokemon to shiny hunt in the whole game, and that is because of one factor and one factor alone. To get this Pokemon, when you go through the wormholes, there is only a 0.5% chance of Guzzlord's wormhole being actually in Ultra Space when you're going through it. So that is a very, very low chance to get this shiny Pokemon. Just to even get this Pokemon in general, it's difficult, that 0.5% chance. I've only ran into it once, and I've been doing this method for a very, very long time. But yeah, like I said, 0.5% chance is not great. So once you do finally find that Guzzlord wormhole, you then have to soft reset for it, which again can just take a very, very long time. I definitely advise having the shiny charm before attempting this hunt, because when you do finally find that Guzzlord wormhole, you want the best possible chance to get this shiny Ultra Beast, because like I say, coming across this Ultra Beast wormhole is not easy at all, which is why shiny Guzzlord claims the number 1 spot in today's top 5 video. But with that, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. If you did enjoy the video though, please do leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the video, I would also love to hear your guys' opinions too on this subject, so be sure to leave them in the comment section below. I do have a couple top 5s coming onto your screen in a second, so be sure to give them a watch if you do have the time, and also subscribe if you do enjoy my content. That's everything from me though, so thank you so much for watching guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video.